everybody. Welcome to my really dirty shop. And it is really dirty. But I'm coming to you with a sort of mock-up. So this is for the staircase. Instead of buying 18-foot 2x12s or 16-foot 2x12s, I decided to do a little mock-up to make sure my measuring, all that fun stuff is going to be bang on. So this is what I did. I took an 8-footer, chopped it in half, lined up 4 stairs, cut the slots, measured it all out, cut the slots for it. Oh, and the United hat, it's just a hat. My hair is just all screwed up. I'm not affiliated with United, and it's just a shop hat. It's light. That's it. So all 13 steps are made. They are not cut to length yet because I have to get a final dimension once the other staircase comes out, which is not yet. So what I did a mock-up. I got all the stairs fit in, well, these 4 fit in. I did have one screw up, is I started cutting the slot on this side, so instead of doing a mirror image or a reverse image, I did a mirror image, and I ended up cutting a slot on this side of the 2x12, which didn't make any sense, so I had to do a shallow one on this side so I can actually just mock it up. And as you can see, the angles work out pretty good. It's nice and flat. These are level across, so my measuring from here to all of these are good. The problem I was going to have was I was going to have problem with stairs. My first stair is only 4.5 high. So I mapped it all out, and I figured out I can get a 7 3/16 tread height. So stair height for all my stairs. So that's what I'm going to do. So to what you see on video compared to what's going to be new is going to be totally different. The spacing is just going to be totally different, but it's going to work out mint. So next step is going to be taking a nice roundover bit, getting the correct roundovers, make a bull nose. I'm not putting a bull nose on, I'm going to make the bull nose, because that's another weak point. You glue a bull nose on here, someone's going to step the wrong way, and there goes your bull nose. So I'm going to make the bull nose with my router table, make it, and the other thing I got to do is in back of the stairs, so all the risers are going to be plywood. So I'm going to do 3/4 inch nice paint grade plywood, make all my risers with it. And I'm going to cut a slot. So where you see right here, I don't know if you can see that on camera, probably not. Oh, let me bring it in here. So what you can see here is the stair tread's inside. It's inside 3/4 inch. I put the inset in. It's going to be nice. Worst case I have to do is put a little bead of caulking in there and paint it. These stair treads are going to be stained, and everything else is going to be white. I'm not sure on railing yet. I haven't 100% positive, but that's the plan so far. So the next step in this mock-up is going to be cutting a slot from here, up to the next slot, and that's going to house the 3/4 inch plywood that I'm going to use for risers. So yeah, just cut a nice little slot, 3/4 inch, probably about 1/2 inch deep, so I can slip that in. It stays. It gives you a little bit of lateral support. I'm going to probably end up gluing that in, gluing it onto the stair tread, and that'll be it. It'll be done deal. It looks good so far. The treads turned out pretty good. I like some of the grain patterns that came out. Like that, I love that grain pattern. And a little bit of green. It's going to turn out nice when it's all stained. So that's where it sits. I will take you inside and I will discuss what else I have to do. Alright, so now we're back in the house, and I like the sign, watch your head. Whoever built this, I don't know what they were thinking, but anyways, so the next step, once I get the mock-up fully done and I'm happy with it, before I buy the 2x12s, I have to come back here and I have to demo this whole area, because the staircase ends up coming through here. So I have to figure out how it's going to get remounted up there. So this has to get all opened up, and in the process of opening all this up, I'm gonna obviously get a bigger door, because this is just, I don't know how many times I have whacked my head, even though there's a sign there, it still happens. You're in a hurry and bam, just knocks you on your ass. So another door is going to eventually be here, and it's going to be similar to what the bathroom door. It's just going to be a regular pine door, 6-panel colonnus, and I'm just probably end up just going to be painting it. So it's nothing special, but it's going to be a lot better than what this is. That's just horrible. So that's one of my next steps. It's going to be dumbing this all up to figure out how to re-support everything. And then once that's done, I'll get the 2x12, I'll cut everything, I'll get it all mocked up, fit in the garage, disassemble it all because I can't bring it in assembled because my doorway is not big enough. It's only 36-inch door, and the staircase is going to be, total width is going to be over 40 inches. So I got to piece it back together when I'm in here. So that's where it sits. It's a little update. I give you a little bit of time lapse in there of making this treads and all that fun stuff. It's coming along. For a project that doesn't have a lot of money into it, it's turning out good. That mock-up, I'm very happy with how the measurements turned out, and that's my first mock-up. So anyone that has any, how should we say, comments, please be somewhat positive, because this is my first big closed staircase. I've never done a closed, all the staircases I've ever done have been open, and I wanted something different. I wanted a different look, and I needed a little bit more complex. And this is pretty complex, especially when you get into the rail, which I haven't even figured out yet. So that's future video. But for now, this is where the staircase sits. I got some real progress today with the mock-up. I'm very happy with it, so I'm going to keep those measurements, and next is going to be taking this out and clean my basement, because we got a boatload of water last night and I got 6 inches, so I got a lot of cleaning up to do. But for now, this is where it is. So I thank you for watching. If you have any comments or questions, stick them down below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.